Do you find something humorous in the name Bickus? Dickus?
When I say the name, hee-haw.
Titty. And see, we can say it on YouTube because we're 2 minutes into the video.
That's why you do starting soon, bro.
Yeah, you can come in strong and hard and say things like poop.
Come in strong and hard. Forgotten Hope 2?
What? Why did it do that again?
It defaulted.
Why did it do that again?
YouTube is a mystery. Hey, Pierce.
I saved it and everything.
Are you ready to admit that you were wrong about when we were streaming at the same time? That Ethan went in and investigated it and there was no stream that existed?
You never streamed on YouTube that day. It wasn't there.
We were using separate stream keys.
You're
so there's
just
no way
dumb.
we would have overridden you anyway. Oh, Ethan gets to say that because he's your friend and I'm not your friend.
I'm not your friend.
I'm still trying to make a good first impression.
I wasn't wrong. Ethan changed the key and didn't tell us. No, I didn't change the key. I was using a different key. You were before I ever streamed or changed the key or anything. I looked at right before we started going live, and you weren't streaming on YouTube. There was no stream, and there's no stream in the history. It's gone. You didn't stream to YouTube.
So every time like we start streaming, like I have, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go start streaming. I go to my subscriptions and I keep refreshing until it shows up. And there was no Wink Wink Crew stream happening before then.
And I double checked on YouTube, and there was no live stream happening.
I understand the argument though that like if you guys don't schedule your streams, there's only one like default stream. Does that make sense? Like there's only like one.
I'm
stream.
sorry, you're always right. It's
so like if you go to the Go Live thing.
Well, okay. My question is, Pierce, did you see on the channel that you were live streaming? Because me and Alex both looked at the channel and there was no live stream going. That's why I'm confused.
Can I show you something?
It might have been private. What?
Ethan? You won't see this on stream. I apologize. But, so like, look at this, right? Like this is the...
Yeah.
Okay. So you see stream right here, webcam manage, right?
Uh-huh.
So when I go to manage, here are all of my scheduled streams. I can click on one and I can set the stream key for it.
Yeah.
But if you guys, since you guys don't schedule your streams, you're probably just on this default stream tab,
right? Which
is just one slot. So maybe if they were streaming, but it was probably looking like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which means that they weren't streaming to this.
And see, that's the thing is it didn't have, it said connect streaming software.
If they were, and you went in and changed the key while it was still streaming, I could see that maybe being a problem, right? But it says that they weren't streaming.
Maybe.
But it says they weren't. So
I
don't know.
And that's the thing
Pierce
is like
is just so wrong.
But there's the thing, like I'm being over the top about it. Pierce is good about the details and like making sure everything's working. So I don't understand. I didn't notice that YouTube wasn't streaming since the key was changed. I didn't check the key. Yeah, so like,
oh, did you change the key before they started streaming?
Maybe.
And so
so
he was
then
streaming to nothing.
nothing. Oh, that's what. Okay. Yep. You're right. You're right. So, see, that's the thing. I knew it probably was something I did. I was being an asshole for no reason. I knew it was probably something I did, but I'm like, that's what was so confusing is I could not see you streaming at all. And so I was like, what? No, you weren't streaming. But that's why, is I changed the key so you were streaming to nothing.
So the solution is
Schedule
to go into it goes to the go to the manage section. You don't even have to schedule it. Like honestly, you could just
make
set
a
it for
different
any
one.
set it for any time.
Yeah.
And then you can click into that one and change the key, and it won't screw up that default slot.
It dawned on me halfway. That makes a lot more
figured it out.
sense. Yeah.
We figured it out.
So
we did nothing wrong.
Well,
You kind of did something.
I definitely did something wrong.
We both we're both half at fault.
Because what I thought was when you changed the stream key that you were going to like a new menu, but no, that's just the default menu. And so I changed the key, and then I think we just use one key and not make it complicated. Well, no, that's the thing is, if we want to,
only if we want two streams on the same channel.
Yeah, if we want to stream at the same time, then I just go and schedule a different stream with a different stream key and use that instead.
You guys can just keep using the default.
And you just use the default, so you don't have to do anything different.
Yeah. We'll since we're making it more complicated, we'll take on all the work.
We'll take on all the work, yeah. So, okay. Because that's the thing.
Know what we're doing.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I was like, I know that something with the stream key screwed it up, but I couldn't figure out how. You said you were streaming. I'm still not convinced that it'll work. YouTube says it will. It's from YouTube. Instructions on how to do it. I just didn't read it all, apparently.
Well, I keep forgetting that you guys don't schedule the streams, so that it defaults to this one slot.
Yeah.
And you went in and changed something.
It's not just the key, it's the key and the door.
Yes, exactly.
There you go.
That's
but
right.
anyways, okay. So,
video game.
Bilbio blame, yeah. No, I was like, I know something screwed up, but I was just so confused that I'm like, you weren't streaming though, but you were to nothing.
You had a key to a door that had moved to a different spot.
Exactly. So Pierce is just sitting there smashing a wall. Yeah.
And the wall's like, I don't want this game that you're streaming.
Which daughter? Which daughter before you go? Which one? All of them.
Oh, shit. Felicity's birthday party was last Sunday. That's why I couldn't stream.
Yeah. Willow. Well, happy birthday to Willow. Not that she really knows who we are, but happy birthday to her. All right. See you, Pierce. Have fun.
You named your daughter after a movie with Warwick Davis?
Oh, my gosh. Shut up.
Sorry.
Okay.
Because it was going to be the tree thing, but then I juked.
Shoshone?
It's okay. I named my daughter after a 90s drama series, apparently.
Yeah, for real.
I realized after the fact that there was a 90s TV show named Felicity.
Yeah, we just were looking up names. Okay. Oh. Have I told you this? That we wanted our two top picks for boy names were Owen and Oliver.
Really?
Yeah, and both of those got taken.
Like before they were born?
Well, I've always liked the name Owen, and then after we knew we were having a boy, then we were like, oh, Oliver. Wait, no, that's taken. Owen. Nope, that's taken. So it was after they were born, but yeah, like.
Okay.
So yeah, that just cracked me up. That I mean, and like technically we could have still used one of them, and like, but we were just like, nah, different name.
Yeah, I honestly like. I'm surprised more people don't do that. Where it's like, you know what? I still like Owen. This is going to be another Owen.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Like I doubt. I mean, unless someone's like super egotistical and selfish, it's like, how dare you use the name that I already used up?
If it would be different if it's like two sisters that, you know, the one always had a name picked out and the other sister got pregnant first and took it. Like, I could see that being a slap in the face for sure. But like, you know, their uncle, like, oh my gosh, your kids are going to be Nolan's uncles and aunts.
No.
I know.
What would that relationship be? It's not cousins.
No, isn't that second cousins? Or no, that's no, never mind. I know what second.
I forget how like
Hold on.
the chart goes, because it's like first, second cousins, etc., and then how many times removed. But I don't know what the removed part is.
Right. Let me look here real quick. We haven't played a single minute of the game, and we're like, what,
No,
10
it's
minutes
okay.
in? It's fine. Okay, so cousin chart. Okay, so me, I have children. My uncle has a kid.
I can ask ChatGPT.
Once removed. First cousin once removed.
First cousin once removed.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask
I think.
ChatGPT to
I think.
confirm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? How do I ask this? What relationship would my children have with my nephew's children?
Yeah, I think it's first cousin once removed.
Would be second cousins.
Second cousins.
Relationship between your children and your nephew's children would be second cousins. Second cousins share a common great-grandparent, which means that their closest shared ancestors are your grandparents. Really? This is a more
No.
distant relationship than first cousins who share a set of grandparents.
No, they
In
don't
simpler
share a set of
terms-
great grandparents, though. Your kids' great grandparents are not my kids' great grandparents.
Oh,
That's
hold
wrong.
on. Let's rephrase it. What relationship would my children have with my sister's
Grandchildren.
grandchildren?
Yeah, I think we confused ChatGPT.
First cousins once removed. There we
Yeah,
go. Okay,
there you
well,
go.
how
Okay.
did how did it get
Completely
second
screw
cousins
that up. Yeah,
from what I asked the first time?
because
That
no,
doesn't make
second
sense.
cousin would just be same level of cousin, but like it'd be my grand uncle's grandkid. Like it's way over there. But then once removed, second removed.
Okay, your children and your sister's grandchildren will be from different generations, which is why they are once removed.
Yes,
The
that's
first
what-
cousins
yeah.
part indicate that they share a set of grandparents, your parents.
Yes.
Okay, so that's how the cousin thing works. Is it connects up to the grandparents?
Yeah. So if you look at what I sent, so
It all makes sense in my head now. I can like see it and visualize
yes,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
that makes a lot more sense. So you have your sibling, then your first cousin, your second cousin, and you go up or down a generation, and it's the once removed, twice removed, depending on how many. Now the confusing thing is that first cousin once removed can either be your cousin's kid or your grand uncle's grandchildren. Like it can get a little confusing still, but that makes more sense.
Yeah, like because I've seen charts that like spread it out, but it's like it does it almost like reverse of how I'm visualizing it now, where it's like the first cousins are like kind of like this, and then like second cousins whatnot have to kind of like they basically it spreads out, and the triangle top gets higher and higher as it's pointing up
Right.
to common ancestors going up and up and up the generation. So you like I probably have tons of no removed cousins that are like third cousins, fourth cousins,
Oh,
fifth
yeah,
cousins,
for
and I
sure.
have no idea who they are.
For sure.
But like the idea of removed is like it can probably only go up to like 4, right? Because like if you had a first cousin 5 times removed, like you must have like the most like Noah old Moses ass like
yeah.
like oh my grandparents are 900 years old,
Yeah.
and so therefore my first cousin 5th time removed is because Moses won't stop having kids.
Yeah. Now technically it goes down infinitely, because Yeah, up only so far, but down, I mean, you're just going diagonally down the generations as long as all those people have kids.
No,
No?
I'm saying because first cousin is you share a grandparent.
Oh no, you're okay. Sorry, yes,
Yeah.
as first cousin, yes, but like you can get second cousin 3 times removed, 10th cousin 100 times removed. Like you can go way down. But yeah, as first cousin, no, for sure.
Okay.
I
But
misunderstood.
I'm so glad that I can like properly visualize that.
That
now.
makes sense.
I feel like a grown up finally.
Yeah, the
Anyway.
removed is just generation, is all it is.
Okay. So, hold on. So, do you remember what just happened when we were
Nope.
playing?
I do not.
You found you
Oh.
heard a sound while you were out at the lake, and you turned around, or you found that
That walkie,
clipboard.
yeah.
You found the clipboard that had your guys' conversations written out on it.
Yep.
And then you heard a walkie-talkie. You
Pick it up,
and
get
you got
brain,
bonked.
takes it all.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And so, and then also you were on the walkie with her, and you heard like a static thing, and someone like
Right.
fall over and curse, and she was like, "Was that you?" And you're like, "No."
Yep, that's right. I
So
remember.
you know you're being monitored. So she is trying to communicate with you in a coded way that whoever's listening will not be able to figure out. So,
Right.
look
Yeah,
at
'cause-
your
Should I
look at your
does me putting this on change any story choices or anything?
I actually don't know.
Do I want
don't
do I
know.
want to stay loyal to my wife who's going insane and
Maybe I wanna
dying?
throw it out the window that's boarded up like I did my whiskey.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to put that on or not.
Right. So okay, here you go.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
Hmm.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Of course, that only works so long as until I walk out and then they can come and snap a picture.
And then he's just like
Yeah.
drinking to Cottonwood wherever.
That's crazy to me that fires just happen and you're like, well, let's keep an eye on it. Like, that's,
Yeah,
It's wild.
And they burn lines to keep it from spreading further, and
yep.
that's about all you can do.
Yeah, well, there was something with the Chicago fire that apparently they screwed up. When was the Chicago fire? Now I don't remember. Was that 18 or 1900s? I don't remember how old that was.
The Chicago Fire Soccer Club that started in '97.
Soccer?
Chicago
No,
Fire TV series.
Alex. No, like the Great Chicago
it's
Fire.
Giving me, it's okay. 1871. It was giving me
Okay,
everything
yeah.
but what I was looking for.
That's really funny. Yeah, so late 1800s. Okay. But yeah, apparently
Destroyed 17,500 buildings, 300 deaths.
Yeah.
It took place over 2 days.
Yeah, there was apparently something that they screwed up about trying to stop the fire, that if they had done it right, if I'm thinking of the right fire, I could be thinking it was a different one, but I thought it was the Chicago fire, where they like screwed something up that they could have minimized it to like way less problems, but they kind of screwed up. I think maybe they started too close to the fire, trying to stop it sooner, but then they didn't do it in time, and so it just kept carrying anyways, something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah. If I'm thinking of the right fire, I could be thinking of the wrong one. Okay, so Cottonwood Creek is down there, so I want to go behind. Okay.
I know very little about this actually.
The Chicago fire?
Yeah. Wendigoon hasn't done a video on it, so I don't know.
I read a short book about it once for school. It was really fascinating, actually.
Cool.
Natural disasters are always... Oh, wait. No, I'm going the wrong way. Dang it. I always get confused.
Like you call your radio and you're like, which way is Cottonwood Lake again? She's like,
Exactly. Damn it. Go back. Restart.
hold on.
For some reason, my brain thinks of that as south. Like, I want that to be south. But I'm like, no, I'm looking at my compass that I should be looking at instead of just the map, and that is set. Like, I'm not looking at the compass, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I know which way that is. It's like,
Gotcha.
I've got the tool in my hand, literally.
When you open the map, it's like, oh, I'm always looking north.
Yeah. My brain no
The
worky so
map
good.
is pointing up.
The map is pointing up.
I want to play more. I want to have you play more survival horror games.
Really?
Yeah. Have you heard about Scrutinized?
No?
It's apparently. Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. Scrutinized. Steam.
Yeah, I
This
haven't
came
seen-
out in 2020.
It's not loading. Why is it not
Work
loading?
to expose the numerous criminal degenerates that plague your quiet town. Use citizen-issued reports, police records, social media accounts, text conversations, and more to
Whoa.
determine who's an actual threat and who's harmless, all while avoiding the killers trying to infiltrate your home.
I'd be down for
So
that.
it's sort of like Welcome to the Game. You familiar with that one?
Mm-mm.
That one is it's pretty cool. It's a little janky, but cool idea. You have come across like this dark web website
2016.
of like someone who's been kidnapped and is going to be killed, and it's live streamed. And
Whoa.
they've sprinkled like clues of how to set them free all across the dark web.
Whoa.
So you have to go to dark web websites like with your VPN turned on. And if you're not careful, going to these websites will like alert killers and like kidnappers of your location, and they physically come to the apartment, and you have to hide.
That is so
So-
cool.
So it's a mix of like sitting at the
that's right.
computer, but like your actual environment is still active around you, and you could just hear like glass break in the kitchen, and you'd be like, "Hold on, I gotta run to the bathroom and hide."
Oh my gosh. That is pretty cool. I like that.
I think I watched Kraken play it, and it's mildly terrifying because of the juxtaposition of like I need to browse the internet,
Yeah.
and there's like some terrifying like websites that even though you know it's a fake game, you're like, I don't feel like I should be on this site.
Oh, dude, I could fully imagine being like uncomfortable being on it even in the game. Like, oh man, I don't remember what it was, but when I was like 12 and just like, you know, you start getting too curious on the internet, just looking up random weird things and clicking links and through links and all that. And I ended up, what was it? I saw a search term on a site, or like a phrase on a site that was a janky site. I was like, what does that mean? And so I looked it up, and my browser, Google gave me no results and said this is a restricted search by like basically saying it's illegal to do this. Don't do it. I was like, and like I panicked and I didn't go on the computer for like 2 days. I was so freaked out. I was like, oh, they're gonna come arrest me. Like I was just too curious on the dark web or something. I thought I had like gotten to dark web stuff, which I mean, maybe that phrase was something, but anyways, yeah, that just freaked me out.
I've luckily like never been presented with that when I was too young.
Yeah.
So it's like anytime I thought like I could look up how to make a bomb, and then I realized I probably can't.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let me open this guy real quick. Oh, this one is not 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Okay. Copy that down. Let's get out going. This is a pencil, but somehow it shows up in red. Here we go. Okay.
Here we go. These books.
Oh. I like how he tossed that.
Don't need it.
You are in on this. This game is not what I thought it was, but I'm having a great time. I have 2 radios. And she had a weird suspicious thing too at one point.
Yeah, she was talking to someone else while her radio was on.
Yeah. So she's also got something going on, but I don't know if it's the same thing. I'm so curious. This is really interesting. I keep realizing that I was about to say in my youth. I'm 24, but when I was younger, for like most of my life up until a few years ago, I never liked anything story driven. I just wanted action. And then
Yeah, same with me.
yeah, and then the first game I played that I actually read every line of dialogue and like let the scenes play was Horizon Zero Dawn.
Interesting.
I played it, I think, a couple years after it came out the first time. And I'm playing through it again, and the same thing is happening where even though I've played it before, I'm actually still like getting involved in it and like caring about the story and all that. And so then there's games like this where I'm like, it's just so ingrained in me that I'm like, oh, I don't like story-driven games. But then I play one and I love it. Like,
I got the BioShock collection for PS4 probably a year ago, I would say, because I think it was just like $10 because I was going through like looking for good, like interesting free stuff.
Yeah.
Or I wanted to see if Hollow Knight was on sale because I wanted Hollow Knight on
Yeah.
to be able to play out there, not in here. And it's like, oh, BioShock collection. It's like, you know what? I'd be willing to like play through those again on the big screen. That'd be fun. So I was playing through Infinite on hard. Kids had a lot of fun. I think Owen really liked watching me play
Really?
Infinite. I was like, I don't know if you should.
it's a lot of bright colors.
It's a lot of bright colors, many of them red.
Yes.
And I was like playing the voxophones and everything. And I'm like, I'm rediscovering things I had forgotten or like had glossed over the first time. And I'm
Yep.
like, I'm digging into the story again.
Well, yeah, I played through Infinite, what was that, a couple years ago on 1999 mode? Because it was in the other
all the way
apartment.
through?
Yeah, beat it on 1999 mode.
It's not too hard.
It was like it was hard, but I was surprised. I was like, oh, this isn't as brutal as I thought it would be. But yeah, and like I did the same thing where I don't know if I listened to like every voxophone, but like I was actually sitting and listening to a lot of stuff and dialogue and caring, and I was like, man, this is so nice that I actually care about this stuff now. Because for years I didn't give a crap about any story, and so any story-driven game was just I didn't even consider it. You know, like I'd probably
Yeah.
play Mass Effect now and actually be interested in the story.
I like there's a fine line between like a walking simulator and like a proper game.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Oops, I forgot that.
I feel like Dear Esther,
yeah, too far.
the Edith Finch. I don't know if you're familiar with What Remains
Yeah.
of Edith Finch. It's just like I'd rather it just be a movie.
Yes.
I'd watch the
short film.
Edith Finch movie, yeah, and just be fine with it. But it's like I'm not playing. I'm walking around. I'm not really interacting a lot. Like Edith Finch had some interactive moments, but they weren't like the stakes weren't very high.
Yeah.
This, I'm like, this probably could have been a movie, fine enough.
But I
there's enough,
feel like I'm interacting
interactivity.
enough.
Yeah, there's some level of game here, and
Yeah.
so it's like this I'm mostly fine with.
Myst is one of those for me that, like, it's technically a walking simulator, but with puzzles, but that works. It treads that line perfectly, where it's actually a game I'm playing, even though it's basically just dialogue broken up with puzzles, you know, but it works.
Yeah, there's no dialogue interaction, so you're not interacting with characters. There's just
Right.
cutscenes.
Yeah, it works
you're
well.
You're reading books and moving gears, and that's it.
Yeah, but I don't know. It figures it out.
I do think BioShock was like my gateway drug, though, where it's like, here's a great story, but it's also a lot of fun to play.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, why would they care about Firewatchers? I mean, at this point, I could understand.
I had the dementia.
I was the Dementia the whole time.
The prisoner of Azkaban is guarded by dementia.
Oh, God, I got attacked by something, but I forgot it. Sweetie. Oh, I didn't put on my ring. Ah, shit. I meant to put that on.
Okay, I've taken some time.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
Yes, ma'am. Tree come. I'm sorry. Anyways. Here we go. Did you like that one?
I could have you like banned from every social media platform. You know that?
Yep. Just share our clips. Okay, is this where the path is? There's a path somewhere. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. Where the hell is this path? Also, I would say, regarding our earlier topic of story games, Horizon Zero Dawn is a perfect example of a game that, like, if you are super story-driven, then it's perfect for you. If you only like action, you can skip most dialogue and only watch the actual cutscenes and still get the story, but it's action driven and hard and all that, because there's like 5 difficulty levels, or four depending on what you want, and it seamlessly does it perfectly. Like, if you are full story driven, if you're only action, or like me, kind of a little bit in the middle, it works. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Just... What is this? Oh, that's not good. Yes, you have. Where am I going again? Wapiti. I'm going to Wapiti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. It's gone.
Well, oh well.
Okay. Okay, Wapiti, right? Am I
Yeah.
going to the fence or the gate, or does it matter?
I don't know.
Well, we'll try the
Well,
gate
I think
first.
I think the gate.
Because that makes
Oh.
sense, right? The gate. I don't know. We'll try it and see.
I think all the red places are the places you've gone. So you've probably gone through it. Am I mistaken?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember if I went through the gate or not.
We'll see.
I think that was just last stream, but I don't remember for some reason. Maybe it was one before.
We were out of it last stream, dude. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know. We could not focus for 2 seconds. I don't know what was going on. Oh no, I want to go this way. Yeah, that was. I mean, I had a great time, but we were not focused. But I'm focusing this time.
If you want, we can end the stream with more trivia again.
I'd be down, dude. I closed all those links, but they're still in Discord, so I can just open them back up.
Dum, 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 dum,
I like doing the box office one with you because like I'm not quite good enough with movie knowledge to get them, but then you have like a little more insight and that kind of helps. But I tried to do it alone and I was like, this isn't fun. I don't have enough movie trivia knowledge to accurately do this.
That's fair. Oh, there's one I forgot.
Ooh. He's got a new boy.
I have a new boy.
Wow. Oh, right. This is the original path that I first took and saw those girls. Now, did I have any input on whether she filed that report without my input? So I didn't have any input on that story plot point, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think she asked me like, should I say this or not?
I believe that's correct.
Could be wrong, but I don't remember that being a thing. Okay. Still going the right way, right? Yeah, I want to go... I mean, technically it doesn't matter, but I'll go left.
Wapiti Meadow.
Wapiti. Oh, yeah, I was saying
hardly know
Wapiti,
her.
wasn't it? Wapiti. Wapiti, 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 wah. Wapiti, 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 wah.
There was Mario and Wario. There was Luigi and Waluigi. There was Petey and there was Wapiti.
It still cracks me up that Waluigi only exists because they needed a partner for Wario in Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
That's so funny. And now Waluigi is a way well more known and liked character than Wario ever was.
Do you think that's true?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Even though there's WarioWare and all that?
Yeah, okay, well,
They
specifically
haven't hit on him like recently, but like
specifically in internet like meme culture, Waluigi is a big thing. So I guess
he's
I'm
more crazy and
well, and
eccentric
they love the wah, like that's a thing, is the wah. And so like I guess I'm skewed towards that, but I guess if you're not in meme culture and stuff, Wario would probably still be a bigger character to you.
Well, I feel like Nintendo
stop
was
yawning.
doing more. I'm sorry. I'm just so engaged. Wario was more hit on by Nintendo, like, ooh, music, a while ago, and they're not really hitting on him anymore. They're kind of being like, ooh, here's silly.
Yeah, because they had WarioWare, they had Wario Land. I think they had a couple of those, which were fun games actually. I played. Well, maybe there was only one. I don't remember, but there was one on Game Boy Advance. It's happened again.
What?
You probably can't see because it's laggy, but I like flung over here when I tried to open the gate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wapiti. Oh. B. Okay. Bye. Oh, report bee sting. I got stung. Nice. This is great. What was that?
Is this your guys' marriage? Is this how it works?
Pretty much. Just randomly texting or calling each other for nothing.
And it doesn't matter. Like, it's not like one person is the only one who does it. You'll just be like,
Yeah.
this thing, and they're like, right?
Yep. Cool. Thanks. Oh, man. All right. So. Oh, down I go.
Wahoo!
Ooh, I jump. Wah. All right.
I jump. Wow.
I'm not making that a thing. I'm not making Waluigi wah a thing.
Don't.
All right. Well, here we go. Unexplored territory. Yeah, I definitely didn't go through the gate because I remember now I couldn't get through that lock, obviously.
Okay.
I think it was map. I think the red is the copied map information is what that is.
Okay. Okay.
Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Generator. Oh my gosh. I would do this bit a lot. I haven't done it as much lately. I would do this bit a lot where I would like pronounce the G, like, you know, when it's like a J sound, but I would pronounce it G. And so one day I said something like, man, you're so, I was talking to Anna, I was like, man, you're so dangerous or something. And she said, well, I like to live life on the Edga. And that fucking killed us. And like, that was when we were dating, and like the Edga. And to this day, because yeah, I don't know, it just killed us. And so to this day, every once in a while, we'll just be like living life on the Edga. It's just, it's so good every time. They got a big tower.
I'm monitoring it.
I'm monitoring this big ass tower. It also has a cup of Joe. Sorry. All right. Shiny dirt.
Again.
Shiny dirt. There's no one here, is there? No. Whoa, what was that? Oh. I can't report it, but man, looks great. I saw a butterfly.
Did it sting you?
Did it hurt? Where's that red light? Oh, hello. Okay, well. I want to poke around a bit more first, because I don't know if that's going to, like... that might, like, advance story automatically, and I can't look at all this. Because that's obviously the main thing. Dead babies.
At least 4. Maybe 5. Hard to tell.
It's a smoothie. That was my poke at dead baby jokes that I think are very unfunny.
Yeah.
They're so not funny.
It really, like... They're not funny. What is funny is how appalling some of them are.
Well, but that's the thing is, like, there's so many of them, and people will... My experience with them is boys that think they're hilarious, and they just rattle off, like, literally, I'm not kidding, 10 to 15 in a row and laugh at every single one they tell. I'm like, it's the same joke. Ha ha, dead baby. Ha ha, dead baby. Like, you can't tell so many jokes in a row with the exact same punchline, and they think it's hilarious every time. And I'm like, so I have like a loathing towards dead baby jokes, because my experience is just them just like punchline, 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 dead baby. And it's, oh, I hate it. I mean, who else is out here that they're tracking?
Just making stuff up.
Yeah, right. Which one is me? Why am I not figuring that out? Am I the last one? Am I this one? Disproportionate food intake? I don't know what the social roles are.
So, hold on. Disproportionate food intake. Social role.
ND. I don't... Which one is me? I mean, not that it really matters, I guess, but... Because I don't remember what my, like, role is called, I guess, if that's what they mean. I don't know.
Conflict with other males. I don't know. That sounds like it could be like the Ron guy or something.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know. Whatever. I'm keeping it.
Man.
It's mine now. Okay. Is there any report cots? Biff. Get out of here. Oh, that's good.
McFly.
No. Oh boy. All right. Oh, I should have investigated that crap out there. Just in case this like forged story without me wanting it to.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. No.
But should I?
Okay, so locates any strong signal. Green light target straight ahead. Distance light equals strength of signal. Okay, so red. Tone. Okay. Got it. Cool. I like his voice actor.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Okay, so
Do you understand?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Got it. It's that way. Yes. Got it. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's in the tent. Right? Is it not? No? Is it right behind the tent?
I don't remember what this is pointing toward.
What the hell? It's pointing at the tent. I'm so confused. Is it not in the tent?
What's your objective?
To find the source of the signal. Right?
Is it one of these things on the table?
Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh, shit. Susceptibility to manipulation. I am wondering if she's in on something, but maybe not the whole plan? I don't know what to think. I really don't.
Biff.
Biff.
So much Biff.
So
Dude,
much Biff.
If I was going camping, I would take like 12 jars of peanut butter with me,
Dude,
and that would just be my dinner.
where am I? I'm going the wrong way.
Also, notice how you're now using that as the compass.
Oh, yeah, because it says anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Didn't even... I was too focused on peanut butter.
Bringing back Biff.
I gotta get the biff. Alex, you know what I think of when I think of peanut butter?
You think of that sweet classic
Biff.
taste of Biff.
What is this? Look. Look at it. Look. Biff.
Unfortunately, though, blue lid, what does that mean?
I know. I know. It's
Gross.
pretty fucked up. Oh. Well, can't go back in there. Good.
You holding the peanut butter is the best thing. You're like, sorry, I'm just distracted. I'm thinking about how I'm going to have to, like, pick pieces out of every single spoonful, and I'm just a little mad.
It's crunchy and I'm pissed off. No, I want to go in it.
I honestly don't get the appeal of crunchy. Like, I don't know
No.
why anyone would want that over creamy.
No, absolutely not. Like, why do you want... It's the same as, like, orange juice. Like, why do you want bits in it?
I'm going to I'm going to go to ChatGPT.
Okay.
I'm going to ask, do you know
The Muffin
what
Man.
the ratio is of people who prefer crunchy to creamy peanut butter?
And why they're psychopaths?
It doesn't have real-time data, but it's trying to reason why some people might like it, and I think that's the funniest thing.
It's like, well, you see, some people like the texture of crunchy bits in a smooth product.
Literally what it says. That's literally what it says right there.
Are you serious?
Like,
Wait.
pretty much.
Some people prefer the texture of crunchy peanut butter due to the added crunchiness of the peanut pieces, while others prefer the smoothness of creamy peanut butter for spreading purposes. Yeah, well,
No shit.
you're wrong.
Sherlock.
People who, yeah, for real, no shit. Like, yeah, I mean,
Like, you just explained the thing that I brought up.
why do how many people like pulp in their orange juice? Some people prefer pulp in their orange juice because they prefer pulp in their orange juice. Oh,
It's not. No, it didn't even give a reason. It just said some people like it,
yeah, it's
and
yeah.
I'm like, I want to know how many. It's like, keep in mind, preferences change all the time, so we
There you
can't
go.
have consistent data.
There you go. All right, so, and I just picked this up.
Can't believe I ate all that peanut butter already.
I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Major bueno.
Okay. Oh, she's drunk as hell. Okay. Great.
It just appears on your finger.
Whoopsies.
Oh, I want to go back and see that. Hold on. Is that what happened?
I don't know. I mean, it's on there now, that's for sure.
Let me full screen this.
Actually, it's right
Oh
here.
my gosh, yeah. It looks like you put it in your pocket and it teleports
And
to
it
your
just
finger.
teleports to my finger. Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh.
But you know what? We should follow this signal after these messages
What?
because it's about break time.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good point. Okay. Alex, should
leave
we
him
get
one
a
more?
should
What?
we get a word from our sponsor real quick?
Depends on what flavor they got ready.
Actually that's a good question. Hold on.
Do you have multiple varieties?
Let's see. We have well, we have Mavis and we have Colton.
I like Colton.
Okay.
Colton's an overlooked, underrated blend, I think.
Okay. Well, let's just say that we're going to give a moment to our sponsor, Colton Blend, and then we'll be right back for a little quick break. How about that?
Sounds great.
All right. Everybody, we'll be right back. Love you. Bye. New from Tesla, it's your favorite coffee, Gun in My Ass Coffee. This new blend is acidic, metallic, and chocolate. The Colton Blend. Get it because it's Colt, which is a gun, and Colton is part of your ass, so when you put them together, you get Colton, and that's the guy in the photo in the bag. Buy it. Okay, so, oh, that's starting soon. Okay, here we go. We're back.
Whatever the opposite of r/oddly satisfying is, Ethan has made it like his life's goal to make the hold screens the exact opposite of that.
The absolute worst thing you could think of. No, I'm trying to find the cringiest videos, and so I like look up weird search terms on Pexels and like Pixabay, and find like the worst videos I can.
All of the pretentious weirdo photographers and
Yeah.
filmmakers put their stuff on Pexels, and it's like you're gonna find just the craziest things.
It's so funny because like some of my favorites that I just added, like because we've been talking while I've been adding these stock videos for the past 10 minutes, and like some of my favorites are from this guy or studio, whatever, that like they have some amazing, like 95% of their stuff is like these amazing photos that are super cool, like great like desktop backgrounds or like whatever, but then every once in a while it's like hot dog squish. It's like, what? Where did
Was
this
that
come
one
from?
one of theirs?
Yeah, that was one of theirs. So I now have 3 from the same studio.
From the studio that brought you gay bellboy concierge who loves the man behind him and hates the woman, and also weird drag Marie Antoinette,
Yes.
who's so curious to see what's in her purse, brings you tattoo arm hot dog squish yellow wall.
Tattoo on a hot dog squish. And I also have added 2 women sitting uncomfortably for 30 seconds, a man scratching his arm for 16, and then Alex, would you like to introduce your favorite?
My favorite is this, what looks like shot on a mini DV camcorder, K-drama as they're called, I think.
Yes.
I have no idea if they're Korean or not, but this very timid-looking man sipping some kind of like Nescafe drink, I don't know, as these 2 people next to him decide, let's go in for a hot makeout session that lasts, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah, it's a while. The whole clip is like 50 seconds.
And he's just like, being completely tortured right in the middle of it, watching this happen.
It's so good. Oh, man. I love all the weird random crap you can find on like Pexels and Pixabay. It's so funny.
Because it's free, royalty-free content, the bar for quality is so low. And it's like
they're filmed and edited so beautifully, but it's the weirdest shit you've ever seen.
That is why I was saying, like, it doesn't make sense that this would be on here. Because, like, if this is on here, then it cannot be copywritten by the person who made it.
Exactly.
It is now royalty-free. You can just use it without fear of copyright infringement. And it's like, so why did you make it?
Yeah.
Because it's too specific to be used for any kind of normal thing.
Well, and do you want to, okay, I give you 1, maybe 2 guesses on what category so under a profile in Pexels, there's collections, if they do that, collections.
Oh, okay.
So can you give me a guess as to what the name of that collection that I found the hot dog under was? It's exceedingly obvious. No, okay, sorry, not that obvious. Not food. I'll give you another one.
Squishing?
No, okay, stereotype. Think stereotype. Hot dog, stereotype.
Wieners? I don't understand.
Okay, it's it's USA.
Oh.
And it's a hot dog being squished. Like, what the fuck?
Was there other USA related stuff in the collection?
Oh, like the rest of the profile, most of it was great photography that was very USA related, and then out of nowhere, there's Squish Hot Dog. It's so good.
By a tattoo parlor owner.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to play the game. Holy shit. All right. Oh man.
We'll play until the next natural save point.
Okay.
And then we'll do some trivia.
Yeah. Beep. Beep. All right. What do we got?
I'm genuinely curious as to how you're going to take the ending of this game.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything more than that, but I feel like the ending is a bit divisive.
Interesting. Okay. I if an ending is divisive, that usually means I'll like it. Do you know what I mean?
It's not hugely divisive.
Yeah.
It was for me. I did not like the ending a whole lot. As time has gone on, I've been okay with it. But because of the ending, I feel like the game is not perfect, but I've come to accept it for what it is.
Interesting. I have a love for endings that like people might absolutely despise and hate, and I'm like,
They
yeah.
punch your balls and take your money, and you're like, please more.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, yes, do more of that. Okay, I think I need to go up this way. Yeah, I love endings that are just like, screw you, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want, you know? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, I guess I'm not clear. Game?
Why is it doing that?
Game? There we go. What the hell?
So weird.
I'm desperately trying to get through a bush, and I'm like, nope. Ooh, strange backpack. Oh, what? The hell? Examine strange bag. How? What do? Oh, there it is.
Can I read you the punchlines only of dead baby jokes?
Oh God. That is out of nowhere one of the worst bits you've ever hit me with. I hate it. Yes, please do.
They never get old. Same baby 2 months later. Nickelback.
I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. That's a short I'll have to censor.
Stealing candy from a dead baby.
These aren't funny. Ha ha, dead baby.
Your erection.
Okay, no, hold on. What was the joke on that one?
I don't want to say it. I don't.
Please do.
What's the hardest part about walking through a field of dead babies?
Jesus.
I told you.
I hate them. I hate them. They're not funny. They're not funny. I'm not saying dark humor isn't funny. I love dark humor, but it's like saying, like, what's the worst thing to have sex with? Your dead mom. Ha ha ha. What's the latest thing I had sex with? Your dead mom. Ha ha ha. Die.
How do you feel about repeated knock-knock jokes?
Those are funny.
So it's not the fact that it's the same category of joke over and over and over. It's the fact that it's that category.
Yes, there's something specific about like finding so much enjoyment out of like, ha ha, it's a dead baby. Like a repeated joke can be a funny thing, but trying to make dark humor a repeated joke almost never works.
I swear, no pun intended. Dead baby jokes feel like baby's first dark joke. Like
yes.
someone's like first attempt at a dark joke, and you just go to that because it's obvious, instead of like I like my women like I like my Africa, underdeveloped.
Yes. Yeah.
If her age is on the clock, she's old enough for,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's like that's where you want to go
Yeah.
as, a dead baby connoisseur, but you're not quite ready for it
But
yet.
that's the problem is like dead baby jokes are so like it's like fart jokes that they think are smart. You know? It's like they farted and thought that was the best comedy they could come up with. And then and that's like the personification of a dead baby joke is like they think they're so fucking clever for coming up with a dead baby joke and then saying 10 in a row. And it's like, no, you're not funny. Stop it. Dark humor is great. Dead baby jokes are stupid
I agree.
because they're overused. Like the very first one I heard, I was like, oh, haha, that's great. That's funny. Like, oh, dead baby. And then immediately after hearing my first dead baby joke, I heard the next 20. And I was like, cool, that's ruined forever. Like, no, stop. Anyways, I'll stop whining about dead baby jokes.
I have. Hold on. I have a joke for you.
Okay.
Mommy, mommy. All the other kids can only count to 4, but I counted all the way to 10. Is it because I'm blonde? Yes, dear. It's because you're blonde. The girl returns home the following day, even more ecstatic. Mommy, mommy. When we were dressed for gym class, all the other girls had flat chests, but I had these, she says, pulling her shirt off. Is it because I'm blonde? No, dear. It's because you're 24.
See, oh, shit.
I think the version of the joke I heard wasn't that she was 24. It was that she was like a school teacher
That's,
or something like that. And I
that's,
think that's slightly funnier
see,
in a weird way.
it is. That's absolutely one of those jokes that it depends on the person saying it to me. If Anna told me that joke, I would die laughing. But if I heard that from one of the shitheads who thinks dead baby jokes are funny and says unfunny jokes all the time, then I'd be like, you're an idiot. You know? That one's dependent on who's saying it, because that is funny.
Can I say one of my favorite jokes
Oh, please
off
do.
of r/jokes? I think it's one of the top ones. I don't know if it's still on here. I need to search. Hold on. Say what's your favorite jokes?
Okay,
Tell me.
my favorite joke of all time is not even that funny, but the first time I heard it, it killed me laughing. So it's just been my favorite ever since. Two whales walk into a bar. One whale goes, ooh, like a whale does. And the other whale says, go home, Greg, you're drunk.
What? I don't. Did I miss something?
See, that's exactly why it's funny. No, so one whale makes a whale noise, and the other one says, go home, Greg, you're drunk, like a human. That's it. That's all there is.
But didn't you say that 3 whales walked into a bar?
Did I say 3? I meant 2.
Or 2? But if you said 2 whales, then doesn't that imply you're drunk?
No,
you're
2
telling
whales walk into a bar. One says, ooh, and the other one says, go home, Greg, you're drunk.
Oh, so they're actually whales.
Yes, no, they're
but
actually whales, and the
but
one
it's
is just
implied
drunk.
that they can speak English, and he's just saying,
Ooh.
I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that one slightly.
My other favorite joke that I came up with on my own, and then I learned it was already a joke, which killed me inside. But so here's the joke, right? 2 men walk into a bar. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The 2 men's heads hitting the bar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
That's
very nice.
I came up with that and I was so proud, and then I looked it up, and it had already been invented 150 years ago. I was like, damn it, because I was 10 when I came up with that. I thought it was a genius.
you tried your best. Is this it? I need to double check. No, it's not it. I can't find this joke, and I really don't want to butcher it. It's a joke about a genie who grants wishes to 3 guys.
Is it the one where at the end the third guy wishes he wasn't alone and the other 2 guys come back?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'm having a really hard time finding this joke, and it's really upsetting
Bro,
because I thought it.
we were like so focused on being focused this stream. We're an hour and a half in. We've probably played for like 20 minutes.
That's okay. I don't mind.
You want to stream for 4 hours straight?
I don't mind. Is this it? That's not it. Genie Wish. I'm looking for Genie Wish on the thing. The problem is I would look not on r/jokes, but hold on. Is this it? Did I find it? Yeah, I found it. Okay,
Oh, okay,
you ready?
Okay. I was starting to look
All
it
right.
up.
Okay, 9,000 upvotes, almost 10, submitted 3 years ago. 3 guys are walking through the woods when they find a lamp. One of them picks it up, rubs it, and out pops a genie. Delighted, the genie says, "You have finally freed me after all these years, so I'll grant each one of you 3 wishes."
Okay.
The first guy immediately shouts, "I want $1 billion. Poof. He's holding a printout that shows his account balance is now, in fact, $1,003.50. He had tree fitty. The second man thinks for a bit, then says, "I want to be the richest man alive." Poof. He's holding papers showing his net worth is now well over $100 billion. The third guy thinks even longer about his wish, saying, "I want my left arm to rotate counterclockwise for the rest of my life." Poof, his arm starts rotating. The genie tells them it's time for their second wish.
That's honestly,
said-
the joke could end there, and that's hilarious. Like that could just end. It would be so funny.
And then it's done.
Yeah.
First guy says, "I want to be married to the most beautiful woman on earth." Poof, stunning beauty wraps herself around his arm. Second guy, "I want to be good looking and charismatic so I can have every girl I want." Poof, his looks change. His first guy's wife immediately starts flirting with him. Third guy says,
I can see it coming.
"I want my right arm to rotate counterclockwise until I die." Poof, now both his arms are rotating in opposite directions. The genie tells them to think very carefully about their third wish. The first guy does, and after a while says, "I never want to become sick or injured. I want to stay healthy until I die." Poof, his complexion improves, acne is gone. Second guy says, "I never want to grow old. I want to stay 29 forever." Poof,
Fair.
he looks younger already. Third guy smiles triumphantly and says, "My last wish is for my head to nod back and forth until I die." Poof, he's now nodding his head and still flailing his arms around. The genie wishes them good luck, disappears, and the men soon go their separate ways. Many years later, they meet again and chat about how things have been going. First guy is ecstatic. "I've invested the money and multiplied it many times over, so me and my family will be among the richest of the rich pretty much forever. My wife is a freak in the sheets, and I've never gotten so much as a cold in all these years." Second guy smiles and said, "Well, I built charities worldwide with a fraction of my wealth. I'm still the richest guy alive, and also revered for my my good deeds. I haven't aged a day since we last met, and yes, your wife is pretty wild in bed." Third guy
Nice.
walks up, flailing his arms around and nodding his head and says, "Guys, I think I fucked up."
Oh, it's the best kind of Shaggy Dog story.
It's just like,
It's so good.
that's literally Troy from Community.
Yeah, it is.
It's exactly what he would do.
Oh,
As
man.
soon as I read that, I was just like, oh, that's so good.
That is, yeah, that's good. That's the thing, is like coming up with a great storyline that's realistic and funny at the same time, and then ending it with a nothing. It's so
Great.
good. Oh man.
Did I read you the Shaggy Dog story, the original?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's just classic.
No, Alex, we've been well over Shaggy Dog stories in the past
Okay,
10 years.
I assume that we've touched on like the Norm Macdonald
Oh,
Moth
yeah.
joke and everything. But
Well, do you remember?
Whenever it's like, ooh, this is someone who would like it, and I'm like, you haven't
Yeah.
yet. Let me share it with you.
Well, I think, was it the last time we were there or the time before? I don't remember. One of those two.
You should save and quit.
Save and quit? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Save game.
We're gonna do some trivia.
Yep. But whichever it was, last time we were there or the time before, you, me, Javen, Izzy, and Andy were all in your parents' house going back and forth with Shaggy Dog stories. And like 2 stories in, oh yeah, thank you. 2 stories in, we got to Norm Macdonald and went down that rabbit hole. Yeah, 100%.
Great. So I was sharing it with like you and Javen and all them.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I already knew of it, but Javen and Izzy and Andy didn't, and it was a great time.
Oh man.
Okay. So let's see here. So I'll grab
Isn't it fun when you can be smart at parties?
Oh, dude, it's great. Okay.
I don't feel like it happens often because like I need to be around people who I know can like handle what I'm saying. Because like most people are like they just don't care about the things I care about.
Right.
And so it's like I feel like I can't be poignant on normal things. Don't forget to share your screen, by the way.
Yep. I'm getting there. Share screen. Okay, there we go.
This one is
I'm sorry.
hard.
I have to pee real fast. I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna go BRB.
He's gonna pee like over in the corner of his room. He's trying to like collect it in a bucket, to like pour over his wife's head. And I'm like, dude, that's gonna result in divorce, but he doesn't think so. So hopefully eventually she'll realize it's there and ask him, and then he'll have to, come up with some kind of reason. But until then, oh no, their marriage is on the cutting edge, the threshold, the high wire of possibly going south because a bucket of pee. But we do the best we can, all things considered. So you can't blame the guy too much. He loves her. All right.
Okay, so can I connect? Oh no!
I will say.
Wow.
So the party has Peter Sellers, famous from Pink Panther movies, right?
Yes.
The Party is actually a fantastic movie. I like it a lot.
I've heard the name before.
It's literally this guy. I think I could be wrong. I think he's in. It's not blackface. It's like he comes as like an Indian, like from India.
Oh no.
So he has like a gold face. I think I could be wrong, but he shows up at the party and he's basically just a Mr. Magoo, Mr. Bean kind of character. He's just invited to this like 60s LA Hollywood party. And it just shows him being inept and like making the party turn into chaos.
Nice.
So like you barely interact with any of the other characters. You're just seeing this guy completely destroy a party. And it's so
fantastic.
funny and entertaining to watch. And it's literally like a full movie of just this guy screwing up this 60s party.
When did it come
it's
out?
fantastic.
68. Okay.
Yeah.
I might have to watch that. That sounds good.
It's really funny. It's really funny.
Okay. And Raging
anyway,
Bull.
Raging Bull, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
I don't remember who else is in it. I saw it once.
Okay.
So we have to get to Peter Sellers. Peter Sellers.
I have no idea.
Peter Sellers was in Murder by Death.
Oh yeah, who was he in Murder by Death?
The Chinese guy.
Is that what he was?
I don't remember the name of the character he spoke.
Sidney Wang. I need to see.
Why are you doing this in so many tabs?
That guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I want to reference them if need be. Also, I just have a lot of tabs open because of streaming and doing random shit. So normally, I will tell you, this many tabs, you can't see on stream, this many tabs is like at least 10 more than I usually like to have open. Unless I'm doing something, I never have more than like 5 tabs open.
I limit if I have like, some like Google Doc as well as like a video I'm in the middle of watching plus like something else, like it'll probably be like 5 or 6.
The most I ever have open is when I'm doing a video where it requires like research of the topics and the videos and the creator and like all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it's like 5 or 6 max. But anyways, okay.
So, I think we should go with go to the top, and you can start from the party. You can click on the arrow, and it will start with the party.
Okay.
Okay, so scroll down real quick. I don't think we'll recognize anyone else in here. I think just
It's old enough. I wouldn't recognize most of these.
I don't recognize anyone here.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
we're gonna go with Peter Sellers.
Carol Wayne maybe sounds familiar. I don't know. Okay,
We'll
Peter
go with
Sellers.
Peter Sellers and see what he's been in.
Kubrick by Kubrick.
There's gonna be a lot of documentaries after he died. He died in like 80 something.
Yeah, a
So
lot
all
of man. There's a
this-
lot of documentaries about him.
Okay, so yeah,
Goodness. Okay, so
Death.
oh wait, hold on. I wasn't paying attention to dates. So okay, so this looks
I
like
think-
the last movie he was actually released in.
Yeah, I think he died just before that movie came out.
Right, right. Okay. Being There. What is Being There?
I've seen that. That's good. It's actually quite good.
Simple-minded chance of Gardner. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Revenge of Pink Panther. So a lot of Pink Panther. So Pink Panther could be a decent track to go down. Murder
Yeah,
by Death
but-
also could.
I think Murder by Death will be our thing. But
Probably,
let's see what else we
because
got here.
that's
'Cause
so
Murder by Death has a lot of other
many. Yeah,
a
so
lot
many.
of notable people. Yeah.
Is it unfair to look up Murder by Death cast?
I would say so.
Yeah,
We can do
I
this.
don't think there's any of these that are going to be better. I mean, unless anything stands out to you, but like the party.
Oh yeah, he was in the first Casino Royale. I forgot about that.
Oh. Casino. I'm not going to look up. I'm not going to look at the cast or anything, but I'm just looking. So that was interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'll stop looking at that now. Not to get spoilers or
Woody
anything.
Allen? What the hell?
Wait, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy
Jimmy
Bond?
Bond?
What the fuck? What? Okay,
I don't know.
whatever.
All right. Raging Bull.
Yeah, I
how do
mean,
we- how can we?
There's.
Let's go to Murder by Death, and I'll
Yeah.
see if there's anyone I can connect
I already skipped it, didn't I?
to Robert De Niro.
No, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Alec Guinness. David Defense. Man, I need to watch Murder by Death again. Maggie could be a decent choice. Just because she's been in like big name stuff that could lead us there. I don't think she would be
Yeah.
in anything he was in, but
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
man, Peter Falk, what a guy. Love him. He's dead,
Dude.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Watching Columbo for the first time, like I need to go back to those.
So
I
good.
I lost a lot of the files, but like, it was just like a fantastic movie
Yeah.
every episode, and it
Yeah.
was like the acting from the villains were fantastic, and it was all like philosophical.
Man, the one I remember, I might have already said this on stream, but the one I remember is where he's dealing with a guy who is pretending to be deaf, and that's why he couldn't have been the killer for some reason or another. And then so the guy will pretend in like a loud, if there's something loud happening, he'll just talk at a normal volume because of course he's deaf and doesn't realize there's noise. But Columbo at the end of like the climax, there's this hugely loud engine that there's no way you could hear anyone unless they're like basically screaming at you. And so Columbo's like, what? Can't hear you. What? And like escalates it until the guy's like, well, then shut the damn engine off. But of course, if he's deaf, there's no way he could have ever known there was an engine being loud. And like, it was just such a good climax of an episode. And there's been so many others too, but that one stuck with me for some reason. I love Columbo. So good.
yeah, we Wink Wink Crew recommends Columbo.
Absolutely. Truman Capote, would he be a better one maybe? Or not really?
Possibly, but I don't know what a connection would be.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah.
Okay,
Fay
let's go.
Ray, I don't even know who the hell that is. I mean,
Let's go up. Let's go with.
Maggie or Alec, right?
Let's go Maggie.
Okay.
I think Maggie can take us to something De Niro related. So we'll just scroll through.
Okay.
Downton Abbey.
She died too, right?
No idea.
Let me look up Maggie Smith. I don't remember. I think she did. No. Oh, she's still alive. Oh, good. Okay, cool.
Jules McGonagall.
Yeah, she's a great actress. I love her. Everyone on set of Harry Potter always speaks big praise about her. She's great. All that.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And McGonagall's a great character too.
Oh, she's a great character. I actually think she's
overlooked.
Yeah, I think she actually might be my favorite character. That's not a main character in Harry Potter.
Well, most people think of oh, I loved Sirius. I loved Lupin.
Right.
It's well, yeah, duh. But
Obviously.
there are some some pretty baller people that are just good, strong.
Now, if you say Hagrid, I won't blame you. Hagrid's a great character. He's an obvious one, but I do love him. But I think McGonagall might be my favorite. I love her.
I really vibed with Sirius.
Sirius was good. I mean, freaking, yeah.
And Gary Oldman nailed it. That's it.
Okay.
He just did it a perfect casting for that character.
Gary Oldman as wait, which character?
Sirius.
Oh,
Not Snape.
yes. Sorry, I thought it was
That's
a
Alan
joke.
Rickman.
That's why I was confused. I thought you were making a joke. Got it now.
Although
yes.
Alan Rickman nailed Snape as well.
Well, he did.
So.
But yes, I fully agree. Yeah, he did great.
On the lookout for De Niro. Anything with De Niro.
Even semi-related.
Wait, is that him? My old lady? Or is that him? I can't tell. It's too pixelated.
Is it?
That's not him. That's not him. I don't
that
think
can't
it's him.
be.
No. Quartet has is it, what's with all of these movies she's in where there's people in these these little thin
I know.
images?
What the fuck?
There's
3 in 1, 4 in 1. Oh my gosh. Hasn't happened in a while though.
Is that a thing?
Well, okay, what are the years of these? 15? Well, apparently, 2012 to 2015. They happened within a 3-year period.
Because I know
4
that
of them.
Love Actually, whenever there's an ensemble cast, they love to do those kinds of
put all of them
covers.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, makes sense.
45-year-old women are oh, it has this, and this in it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it because I'll like it.
Of course,
it doesn't matter if the script is trash. I like seeing the people I like.
I mean, there's 10 actors on this cover. Are you kidding me? Okay. Also, by the way, Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. I fucked everything about saying that up, but good movie. I liked it.
Did you see the second best?
No, I did not. I don't think Harry Potter's going to help us at all. We need to go older, right?
It could, but I think we can find a De Niro in here.
I think so. We need to go older.
I think we can do it.
Because De Niro hasn't been as active.
He's been doing largely bad comedies.
Yeah.
Since, the 2000s, so we got to go back.
How old is he?
Oh, he's got to be in his 80s now. Late 70s.
I don't remember how to spell it. Robert De Niro. 80
George
years.
George Beniro.
That's actually less than I thought. I thought he'd be 85 by now, but 80. Yeah, I mean, talk about age well. He you can still look at that man and be yeah, that's Robert De Niro. You know,
it's true.
Anyways,
he just got more wrinkly. That's all.
That pretty much. All the King's Men. Tea with Mussolini.
There has to be something.
Sister Act. Those are good movies. I like Sister Act.
De Niro, where are you?
See, the problem is I don't know movies well enough to know if he would be in any of these. A Private Function? Who knows? Maybe he's a supporting cast. I don't know.
I mean, same here. I'm on the lookout.
Also, have you seen... Sorry, complete sidetrack. Have you seen The Menu?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Did we?
in
Okay,
Richard
okay.
chat.
I couldn't remember if we had or not. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I'll say about it because I need to watch it. I have it downloaded actually.
It's good, but it steps on its own feet.
Yeah, I remember you saying that now.
Yeah, it doesn't know if it wants to be a horror or a comedy, and so your like compass goes a little crazy while you're trying to watch it.
Yeah, yeah. I still think from what I've seen though that I would really like it, so I'll probably still watch it.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
I have it downloaded. I might watch it tonight actually.
We are getting into the era that will not find De Niro in, so
Yeah. Okay. So we need to choose something. Okay, so take mental note of anything that could possibly lead us to him.
well, I thought about Hook because we have Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman.
I had the same thought actually. So Hook.
But I don't know though. There might be other things here that are better. Do you remember who's in the
No.
Marigold Hotel?
No, I do not. Yeah,
Okay.
can I? That was newer. Right? That was up here. Yeah.
There has to be a De Niro
Can I-
connection with.
Is it cheating to just look up the cover of Mystic's Marigold Hotel to get a bigger image? Is that cheating?
I see Judi Dench.
Judi Dench, yes. I think. Oh shoot, what's his name? Oh my gosh. What's his freaking name? The dad in Shaun of the Dead. Paul in Shaun of the Dead. That dies eventually.
I don't remember who that is.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Paul, Shaun of the. Oh, I spelled Sean wrong. Paul was his name, right? Okay, Dad, Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, Philip. Portrayed by Bill Knightley. Nighy. Bill Nighy.
Oh, it's Bill Nye. It's a different way to say, but it's Bill Nye. Technically.
It's Bill Nye?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Bill Nye. I have no idea if that helps us or not.
You know what? Since we're so close on time, let's just start clicking through like Harry Potter and see when we get close to De Niro. Or just go to take a guess and go to Marigold and see if we can get something closer.
I think Marigold is our best bet, honestly.
Okay.
Bill Nye. I thought it was Nighy for forever. Tom, Judi Dench. Do you think Judi Dench would be something to go down with? Or even Penelope? No, probably not. I mean, Judi Dench has been acting a long time.
Shoot, I don't know.
Should I go back to Harry Potter?
Is this a British movie?
Well, it's a British movie that is Indian in nature, so yeah.
But it has British actors, looks like.
Yeah. Should I go back? Should I go back to Maggie?
Can you?
I can.
Oh, you can. Okay. Go back to Murder by Death.
Okay.
This didn't work. Let's do Alec Guinness.
Think so.
Yeah, because we might be able to get. Ooh, look, he's in some of these Star Wars.
Yeah. So those are big names that we could go through.
Ooh, who?
Oh, I forgot about that. Making of the
He's in Bridge on the River Kwai.
I forgot about Bridge on the River Kwai. Very good movie. Very good movie.
Fantastic. And the ending is so great.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not expecting it, and it's just everything literally falls apart, and everyone goes insane, and then it's over.
Yeah,
it's what?
Yeah, I love that movie. It's fantastic.
Okay, Return of the Jedi. So I'm thinking we have Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Shoot.
If we knew directors really well, making of Star Wars, directors, producers, a bunch of big names really well, that would actually honestly probably be a great one to do. All these different names in the making of Star Wars.
Yeah.
But
now I'm thinking of Scorsese because he directed Raging Bull, so we could get right to his.
If we had a connection to Scorsese, yeah. But I wouldn't know that. That's up to you.
Okay, I can start naming actors like Leo DiCaprio. Um, Sacha Baron Cohen is in Hugo, so that counts.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, do we have any Phantom Menace here? Phantom Menace?
Oh.
Do we have Phantom Menace? Liam Neeson, Schindler's List. No, that doesn't count. That's not Scorsese.
Well,
That's Spielberg. But that will get us to Ray Fiennes, which will get us nowhere. Dang it.
damn, that felt good.
I thought I was close to something. Spielberg, not okay.
God, this is hard.
Willem Dafoe.
Okay.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Cameron Diaz. Jonah Hill, honestly. Imagine if we connected Raging Bull to the party with
That
Jonah
that would be
Hill.
really funny. Okay. I know Willem Dafoe the best out of those. Is there a quick way to get to Spider-Man or John Wick? Like some of the more big recent ones. I mean, Spider-Man's a bit older now, but you know what I mean. Like not 70s. Is there a way to get to one of those? Because those are big, have a lot of big name people that we could use.
Not easily. Because he's the probably biggest name in there aside from Tobey Maguire, but he hasn't been in much.
I know.
It's a Sam Raimi movie, but like you can't pick up Evil Dead.
Shit, man.
This is driving me insane.
This is so hard. Okay. Is there any benefit to going with one of the more recent Star Wars to just get some big names? Are there any good big names to pick out of the recent Star Wars? I don't think so. But
Well, you would just have like Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher.
do any of those help? Is there a secondary connection there?
To get to Scorsese?
Yeah. Is there a secondary connection there with big actors?
Don't know. Like, has Harrison Ford been in anything with any Scorsese actors?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. I'm asking you because I don't know shit.
So try going to Force Awakens and then go to Harrison Ford.
Okay.
And let's scroll down.
Because he's got Indiana Jones too.
Yeah, I just want to see like who are in these movies
I
and
forgot
then,
about
like
Call of the Wild. Oh my gosh.
cross-reference it with like Scorsese actors.
Mm-hmm.
Blade
That's right. He was in Blade Runner.
2049 is so good. Every time I see that, I'm like reminded how good of the movie that was.
Very good movie. I need to watch it again. I've only seen it the one time. I need to watch it again.
Fantastic.
Yeah, very good. Expendables isn't the worst idea. Maybe not the best.
There's probably something in it, but let's keep going.
Yeah. Cowboys and Aliens. I forgot about that movie. I tried to watch that movie twice and I gave up both times.
Go to Bruno. I forgot he's in Bruno. Oh my gosh. Did you know that?
He was in Bruno?
Yeah. Bruno hypes up his interview with Harrison Ford, and the interview is literally Sacha Baron Cohen dressed up as Bruno, following him out of a hotel, being like, "Harrison, how are you?" And he's like, "Fuck off!" And then he gets in a taxi.
I forgot that was him. I literally watched Bruno when I was like 11. I don't remember shit from it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's when I started getting into like pirating stuff. And like I do not remember a single plot detail of Bruno.
Okay, well we have it. So now Sacha Baron Cohen.
Okay, yeah.
At the top.
Was he at the top? Okay. Yeah.
Hugo.
Yep. I might as well just.
Scorsese. Now Raging Bull. It took us forever, but we finally got there. Woo-ee.
There we go.
It took us 5. The shortest is 2 because it's going to be some weird actor that connects Peter Sellers. And
Robert De Niro, Night of 100 Stars, Gavin McLeod, The Party. Oh, fuck off. I think 5 was good. I think 5 was pretty good.
All right, box office game, then we're done.
Yeah.
Because we're running out of time.
Yeah. But I think we did pretty well, actually. Even though we did an undo.
We took way too long to figure it out, though.
But it was
like
still.
We were like stuck. Because you only have Peter Sellers. So that's like the only thing
dude,
that you
for
can
real.
connect aside from freaking Gavin MacLeod.
Yeah.
All right. 91.
90. Wait, which one is that? Oh, yeah. 91. Okay. April 12th, 91. Oof.
Go to number 2. Go to 2.
New line.
Give me an actor.
Okay. What?
That's not
Excuse
real.
me?
Do you want like a tagline? What do you think?
Oof. With that vague of an actor one, I actually think director might be helpful.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Shit. Okay.
Tagline?
Cowabunga. It's the new. Oh. Okay.
Is it TMNT 2? They're a sequel? Or is it 3? It might be 3.
Think so.
91, man. No, all right, let's try the what is it? Secret of the Ooze.
Secret of the Ooze. Wow. Okay.
Yikes.
That's why we couldn't
It
figure out.
doesn't even want to load the image.
It's like, nope, you don't get to see it. Okay.
Well, number 1, let's see what number 1 might
Sure.
be. It opens to
Warner
10
Bros.
10 milli.
That's big. That's big. Do we want
Let's try tagline first.
tagline first? Okay. He's a cop at street job, but someone's got to take out the garbage?
That's probably RoboCop. Do you think that's RoboCop?
Let's get a genre. It's only 5. Action, crime. It's probably RoboCop. Let's do RoboCop. Oh my gosh, I can't type.
That was 80s. Let's try it. Let's try it.
I don't know. Is there a different RoboCop? Is it RoboCop 2?
It might be a sequel.
Oh shit.
Let's try RoboCop 3.
Okay.
Might as well. It's just bonus points we're losing.
Yeah. No. Huh.
He's a cop. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to take out the garbage.
The problem is with RoboCop, I don't even know if actors would help us. What are the other RoboCops? Prime Directives is the only other one.
Try an actor.
Steven
There
Seagal?
we go. It's going to be something terrible and dumb.
Oh, it's going to be awful.
Oh my gosh. We're not going to be able to get this.
No.
Why Seagal movies? Like, I know he was in a
I've
lot
never
of
watched
this crap.
a Seagal movie. I've just seen clips of him being the worst human I've ever seen.
Do reveal all hints and see if we can figure it out. I don't think we can.
No, none of that helps.
But now he's, I don't know, give up. We're not going to get it.
No. Out for justice. Great. Love it. Fuck you, Steven Seagal.
Like, people try to not think about you, so we're not going to get your movie.
What an ass. Okay. Okay. Orion Pictures.
9
weeks at
So it came out earlier in the year. Genre, tagline, or actor?
Genre can be helpful. Crime, drama, thriller. It's only 5. That's not terrible. Crime, drama, thriller.
Could this be Silence of the Lambs?
Ooh. Do you want to guess or do you want to grab a actor first?
Let's grab an actor.
Jodie Foster.
Yes. That's
Nice.
what it is, dude.
Nice. Very nice. That was good.
Thank you. I just had a feeling.
Have you watched the new Hannibal series? Or not new, but more recent Hannibal series?
I have not seen anything other than Silence of the Lambs. I haven't seen the original Manhunter. I haven't seen any sequels or the show.
Yeah. I have watched 2 episodes of Hannibal and really liked what I've seen so far, and then I haven't seen any more. But I liked what I saw.
Okay.
Okay. Again, Orion. Uh, gross was less, but then total ended up being a lot more.
It's been out for 23 weeks. It,
23. That's half a year
it has
almost.
it has legs.
Man. Okay. I like the genre. Adventure Western in 91.
I would say an actor could help.
Yeah. Kevin Costner.
Oh, this is probably Dances with Wolves.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
It's a movie that his friend wrote, and then he like helps make like
Holy shit.
yeah, his friend wrote it while like crashing on his couch for like a few months, like struggling screenwriter, and he like promised his friend that he would get it made into an actual movie, and then it won like Best Picture.
That is crazy.
Yeah, my parents really loved it.
I didn't know that was a movie. I didn't know that existed. Oops, I went to the
Yeah,
wrong
just,
tab.
just something about like a guy who like hangs out with Indians and
Close out
kind
all
of
these.
gets into their culture and stuff. I don't know much about it, but
Man, I would never have known. Okay. Warner Bros. Okay, not as successful.
so could be something a little more fun.
Comedy, fantasy, romance in 91.
Tagline or actor then?
Which one's more helpful? Let's go actor. Nope. That didn't help at all.
That's the guy who voices Marlin from Finding Nemo.
Really?
I think. I don't know.
The first true story of what happens after you die? In 91. What?
I don't know what this is. Maybe a director.
Oh. That's good.
This is gonna be some kind of weird, like
Meryl Streep.
I don't know what this is.
What? Okay, it sounds kind of interesting. Rip Torn? Rip Torn?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know what this is.
Defending Your Life. I have to look that up.
What a bad cover. Did you see that cover?
Yeah, that's wow. That's pretty rough.
I've never heard of this.
Must defend his actions on Earth in order to ascend to a higher plane. While waiting in judgment, he falls in love with Meryl Streep, whose near perfect life on Earth seemingly makes her a shoo-in for ascension. However, Daniel's actions in his lifetime might not be enough. What the hell? Can we watch a trailer without getting like smacked on YouTube?
You're probably okay.
I mean, it's on YouTube.
Just keep the volume low.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe we're doing this. There he is. I think he's also the bad guy in Drive.
Oh, the audio isn't even on stream.
This has like a 7.7 on IMDb. Defending Your Life walked so Truman Show could run.
Nice.
So, you know what's insane? I've made it my mission to like come across these types of movies because there were tons, dozens of these throwaway movies that came out in the 80s and 90s that are like actually like decent. They just got forgotten and overlooked and they're super hard to find. And one of them was I was going through the Zucker Brothers movies, so like Airplane, Top Secret,
Mm-hmm.
Naked Gun, all that. They wrote a movie called like Dangerous Relationships or something like that, or Dangerous Lives. And they didn't direct it, they just wrote it, or vice versa. And it has like Bette Midler, Judge Reinhold, Danny DeVito. And it's just like a silly movie about like someone trying to like kidnap uh, these people are trying to kidnap a wife from a husband to hold her for ransom, while the husband is simultaneously trying to kill his wife because of his own like he hates her.
Yeah.
So they kidnap a woman that he wants dead, and it's just their like plot lines intersecting, and it's just madness. And I'm like, I wouldn't have known about this movie
Right.
if I hadn't like found it through this other avenue. And there's like tons of these kinds of movies that are just like decent.
That's the thing. There's so many movies that have been made that like the only reason that oh my gosh, what is the oh my gosh, all the names are escaping me right now. The guy that made the First Office show.
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. The movie where he learns to tell lies in a world where only truths are told.
Yes, I don't remember what that's called.
Oh, what is that? Ricky Gervais lie movie. The Invention of Lying is what it's called. Not a great movie, I'll say. Like, I enjoyed it, but not the best movie ever. But like, point is, the only reason I think anyone even knew about that movie was because Ricky Gervais was known.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, if Ricky Gervais wasn't known and this was just made otherwise, like, probably no one would have heard of it. Which this one isn't a great example of like a great movie that no one knows about, because I think it's not that great anyways. But point is, like, to your point of there's just so many movies that exist and no one has ever heard of. And there's so many good ones out there that just go under the surface for forever.
Yeah, and if you look it up and it's like higher than a 7 on IMDb with like enough votes to make it matter to you, then it's like maybe you should check it out.
Yeah, for real.
Might be worth your time.
So I specifically in the horror genre have gotten into that a lot, because I've talked about like the Dead Meat channel. I think I actually have Dead Meat on this channel. So he does technically like kill counts of horror movies, but he also like talks about the movie and the history of it and the creation of it and what went into it and like all that stuff, right? And so through him, I have learned of so many horror movies where he's like, hey, I would recommend you actually go and watch this movie first before watching my video spoiling it all. And I've discovered some amazing horror movies that I never would have known about, but they're fantastic.
Yeah, I've come to realize that there's this like subgenre of Hitchcock ripoffs that kind of happened in like the 60s and 70s.
Really?
Yeah, that just kind of like take inspiration from Hitchcock movies, especially like Post Psycho, which I think was 60.
Yeah, sounds right.
And they just kind of like take that idea and run with it. A lot of them are kind of European movies, so they're either like British or Italian. But like I found a movie called the Tenants. So if you look up The Tenant, and it's from like 60 or 76. Yeah, and it's just like a notable movie, and I just found it because I was going, like, I know who Roman Polanski is, the director, but like I didn't like look at his filmography and find it. I just found it because it was in like a list somewhere of something, and I'm like, oh, an interesting like psychological horror movie from the 70s, like Rosemary's Baby. I should check it out.
Yeah. No, it's
I found tons of that stuff.
so this movie, I think La Moustache. Let me look up La Moustache movie. That'll come up with more. So this is a French film in 2005, and it's based on a book. I didn't even know it was based on a book. But basically, so this guy has had a mustache his whole, like, as soon as he could grow facial hair, he's had this mustache. And so now they're, years into marriage, and he asks his wife, should I shave off my mustache? And she's like, no, like you've always had the mustache. That'd be weird, whatever. But then he goes to the bathroom. I think she leaves, and then he goes to the bathroom and he shaves off his mustache, like to try a new thing, right? And so now he's clean shaven. And she comes home and he's kind of like expecting a response, and she just is like, normal. And then he's like, "Are you gonna not comment on it?" And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "My mustache." And she's like, "You don't have a mustache." And he's like, "Exactly. Like, I shaved it off." And she's like, "What do you mean you've never had a mustache?" And it devolves from like a simple thing of, and I had to watch it with subtitles because it's all in French. There's no dub.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I just watched this whole movie, and it devolves into this situation where everyone thinks he's going insane. He's going to therapy, and finally he realizes that nothing in his life actually matters that much to him. Like his wife doesn't matter to him, his friends don't matter to him, and all this. And he ends up moving overseas. And there's like a 10 to 15 minute dialogueless scene of him going on a ferry in some other country over and over and over, just going on this ferry, seeing the same sights for like 10 minutes straight. And the movie ends with him in Spain in some weird hotel, and his wife finally finds him and says, he grows the mustache back, and she's like, "I like your mustache," and that's how it ends. And like, weird ass artistic movie. All that to say,
Right.
just like I never would have found it without some weird list of like movies you've never heard of, kind of thing. But I love that movie. It's a great weird artistic movie. But yeah, like never would have heard of it. How would I know?
It's true.
But great
And that's
movie.
how the stream is over.
Yeah. Gosh, we're
We're
at
done,
2:18. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, thanks no one for
watching.
coming by.
Hey, we got some good clips, and I'm gonna edit out the joke that I told you as a highlight, or as a
Analytics. What do we get? We got one viewer a couple times on there, and on Twitch we got nothing. So that's fun.
It's okay. It happens.
I really don't care, actually. I love just streaming anyways.
Nice. Well, thank
Okay.
you, everyone.
Love you. Stay
Enjoy
sexy.
life.